It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Basketball has come full circle in Canada. It was invented by a Canadian. The first NBA game was in Toronto, and now an NBA championship. Your 2019 NBA champions, the Toronto Raptors.
What if this never happened? What if Kawhi missed the shot and this Game 7 goes into overtime? Do the Sixers win it? Do the Raptors pull it out, and do they still become NBA champions? We find out today. Okay, so we're back with another video on the channel. Before I do get started, though, I want to let you guys know, if you were wondering, I do feel a ton better. I'm pretty much over that cold I had last week. We're better. We're feeling great. And I'm back to create some content. So, this video... Hold on, I got to turn my light on. Give me a second. Give me a sec. This video is going to be... It's something... I'm trying something new, right? It's still in my little what if series. Trying, like, what if this happened? What if this didn't happen, right? This one is going to be a little bit different. This setup took way too fucking long. So pretty much what I did, you guys already know the title. I set the league in 2019, in the 2018-2019 season. What dog? The amount of setup this took. So I downloaded a roster, which had the rosters correct, but all the overalls and all of the contracts were based off of the 2021 versions of these teams. So pretty much, Eric Bledsoe was a 76 overall, which in 2019 he was low 80s. Like Zach LaVine was his current self, which back in 2019 he was in 82. Kevin Love was past his was like what he is today, and all of these teams were like the players were the overall they are today, and their contracts were how they were today. Like Tatum signed his max contract, which he didn't back then. LeBron was the version of himself today. Brandon Ingram was All-Star BI. Lonzo was Bulls Lonzo. So we had to there was so much setup I had to do for this video. Like I had to put Victor Oladipo back to his All-Star version of himself. AD's back in New Orleans. I had to make Drew Holiday in 86. Drummond and Blake Griffin needed to be their All-Star selves. Kawhi's back in Toronto. Kyle Lowry needed to be an All-Star. There was so much setup going into this video, but I got it to where the Eastern Conference is exactly how it was in real life. The West doesn't matter as long as the Warriors make the finals, which is going to be really easy. The East is what took so long because I had to get the Sixers in the 3 seed, the Raptors in the 2 seed, the Celtics in the 4 seed, and the Bucks in the 1st seed. Those are the 4 teams that mattered in the East, and the first time I did it, I simulated all the way to the playoffs, and then I didn't get it right. I had Boston and Toronto switched. And for this sim to work, I need the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals against either the Raptors or the Sixers. And it was the Raptors in the 1 seed and the Sixers in the 2 seed. So it was a whole clusterfuck. And now I finally got it right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Bucks win this series, obviously, because the Bucks need to be in the Eastern Conference Finals like they were in 2019, and I need this series to go to Game 7. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but we're going to see. We're going to try. We're going to try. Okay. So, 2 seconds left. 1 minute and 33 left in Game 7. The only caveat in Simcast, Kawhi Leonard fouled out. He fouled out. So, they're without Kawhi Leonard for the rest of this game. The point of me jumping in this game was to get it tied and then show a cinematic of Kawhi Leonard missing the game winner instead of hitting it. But he's kind of not in the game because he fouled out. So it's going to be Kyle Lowry who shoots the shot. I have the slider, 3-point slider on 0, so it should miss it and send it to overtime, and then I'll show you the simcast of overtime. But yeah.
You got to be aware of the inbounder here if you're Philly. It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Hell no! Trash.
That actually wouldn't have been a bad shot if I had the three-point slider not on 0. So I guaranteed miss it and I couldn't fuck it up. But okay, I mostly have the flawless sim, except if only Kawhi Leonard could play. If only Kawhi Leonard could play, because that would make the sim way better. But we got 5 minutes of OT basketball. Honestly, I think if Kawhi Leonard missed the shot, that the Sixers go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and I think they possibly win it all. Because I think they beat my Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals, just like the Raptors did. Because I feel like if we couldn't beat the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals, I don't think we're beating the Sixers either. Jimmy Butler misses a step back midi over Serge Ibaka. Danny Green bringing it up out to Norman Powell. Norman Powell taking on JJ Redick. JJ Redick playing phenomenal defense on Norman Powell. Tobias Harris there to help. Ibaka with the bad shot contested by Joel Embiid. Jimmy Butler bringing it back. Tobias Harris, pre-All-Star caliber Tobias Harris. Yes, I said it. He's all-star. He was all-star caliber last year. TJ McConnell, defended by Kyle Lowry. Jimmy Butler running an off-ball movement. Defended by Norman Powell. Gets a down screen by Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid pops. Jimmy to the cup. The Sixers take an OT 2-point lead in overtime. Jimmy with 31 points in 37 minutes on 52% from the field efficiency. Kyle Lowry, defended by TJ McConnell, passes to Siakam. Tobias Harris defending. Screen from Ibaka. Takes on Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, good defense on Pascal. The Sixers with the stop. 4 minutes to play in overtime. TJ McConnell finds JJ Redick. Defense chance. Resonating throughout the building. JJ Redick gets a switch onto Norman Powell. Looks like Joel Embiid's posting up Pascal Siakam. Can Pascal hold his own against Joel Embiid? Joel Embiid goaltending called on Pascal Siakam. The Sixers take a 4-point lead here in overtime at the Scotiabank Arena. The Sixers looking to make their case for the Eastern Conference Finals. 3.5 left in overtime. Kyle Lowry taking JJ Redick to the rim. Kyle Lowry misses. The Sixers gaining momentum here at the Scotiabank Arena. Tobias Harris with 9 rebounds. Taking Kyle Lowry off the dribble, has a mismatch. TJ McConnell, defended by Norman Powell. Defense chance resonating throughout the building. Embiid on Siakam. Embiid, oh my God, Embiid misses. He gets his own board. He puts it back up. Can't get it to fall. The tip out to Tobias. Joel Embiid playing finals MVP-esque basketball. I just realized Ben Simmons isn't on the floor with this Sixers team. All-star Ben Simmons isn't on the floor. Kyle Lowry in the corner. Bang! The Raptors, slowly but surely easing their way back into this one. 1-point Sixers lead. Tobias Harris at the wing. Takes Serge Ibaka off the dribble. Ibaka not budging. Joel Embiid posting up on Pascal Siakam. Finds JJ Redick. Down to Joel Embiid. 2 minutes to play. Joel Embiid spin on Siakam. Embiid throws it down to give the Raptors a 3-point, or the Sixers, I don't know why I keep getting the teams mixed up, a 3-point lead. Siakam, top of the key, defended by Harris, gets a screen from Ibaka. Siakam to the cup. Siakam throws it down to cut the Sixers lead down to 1. TJ McConnell running the offense for the Sixers. Under 2 to play here at the Scotiabank Arena. Foul called on Norman Powell. I'm actually having a lot of fun commentating this overtime. TJ McConnell gets a screen from JJ Redick. Finds Joel Embiid in the post, defended by Serge Ibaka. Embiid cannot get it to go over Ibaka. The Raptors with a chance to take the lead on this possession of Siakam. The Raptors take their first lead of this overtime period with 1.5 minutes to play. TJ McConnell looking to get the Sixers offense back into a rhythm here. Jimmy Butler defended by Norman Powell to TJ McConnell. Surprising they're not running their offense through JoJo. Speaking of Joel Embiid, oh my God, they just wasted their entire shot clock. JJ Redick, pull up midi, cannot get it to go. A little over 1 minute to play. Let's turn the mic down a little bit. Siakam has a mismatch on JJ Redick. Siakam has taken over in this fourth quarter with Kawhi Leonard out. Joel Embiid with the big block. The Sixers in transition. Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid's open. Mismatch on Siakam. They go to TJ McConnell. Embiid sets an off-ball screen for Butler. TJ McConnell to Embiid. Embiid with the mismatch on Siakam. Embiid, oh, no Embiid. 7 seconds. Oh my God, Ibaka with the steal. 45 seconds to play. Siakam with a mismatch on TJ McConnell. McConnell with the steal. The Sixers working in transition. Embiid in the corner. To Harris. McConnell. What are the Sixers going to do here? Redick with the screen. They go to Jimmy Butler. Or no, they go to Embiid, defended by... Embiid! Count it! Embiid, the possible game winner, gives the Sixers a 1-point lead with 18 seconds to play in the conference semifinals. Game 7. For the sake of the sim, I need the Sixers to win. But I'm having so much fun watching. Tobias Harris defending Siakam. Kawhi Leonard out of the game, and they are competing. Siakam holding it for the last shot. Defended by Tobias Harris. 8, 7, 6, 5. Siakam taking Tobias off the dribble. Tobias Harris, great defense. TJ McConnell on Lowry. TJ McConnell, the good defense. Lowry for the win. He misses. The 76ers advance to their first Eastern Conference final since the Iverson era. This is what I needed to happen for the sim. I needed the Sixers to advance. Thank you, 2K. Thank you for this gift. Okay, so now this is the conference finals back in 2019 that I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a Bucks-Sixers final, or conference finals, which I thought we could beat this. I thought we couldn't beat the Sixers, and so I was rooting for the Raptors. And then when the Raptors beat the Sixers, I was like, bro, we're going to walk over the Raptors. And then obviously we lost in 6, lost 4 straight after going up 2-0. The Sixers take game 1 against the Bucks. I honestly think the Sixers would have beat us in real life if they beat the Raptors. Giannis 21, 15, and 7. You know, they don't have the personnel to build a wall like the Raptors did, but they have the sheer star power with Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, and Ben Simmons. This Sixers team was a problem. The Bucks take game 2. The game 2 goes to the Bucks. Why do I keep hitting? Whoa, what am I doing? View box score. Giannis 26 and 14, Middleton 25, Brogdon 26, 6 and 2 steals, Brook Lopez with 13, and then Eric Bledsoe playing his normal playoff self. The Bucks lose game 3. The Sixers take a 2-1 lead. The Sixers, Jimmy Butler 34 points in game 3 with 3 steals. Joel Embiid 25, 12, 8 assists and 3 blocks. Tobias Harris was 16, 6 and 13, and then Ben Simmons borderline triple-double. And the Sixers go up 3-1 against the Milwaukee Bucks, which I thought we would lose to the Sixers. I acknowledge that. Embiid 33, 14, 5 and 3 blocks. Jimmy Butler 19, 9, 6, 2 steals and a block. And then JJ Redick 18. Tobias Harris 10, 6 and 3. Boban Marjanovic 9 and 6. And then TJ McConnell with 11 assists. Conference Finals Game 5. The Bucks with their backs against the wall. They trail by 3. They have the ball. Brogdon at the top of the key. Bledsoe, Middleton, Lopez, and George Hill on the floor from Milwaukee. Not sure where Giannis is at, but that's fine. Jimmy Butler, Redick, Tobias Harris. I don't know who number 0 is for the Sixers. Keep it in a buck. I don't know who that is. But we got Butler, Redick, McConnell, and Harris on the floor for Philly. Butler to the cup over. George Hill gets it to fall. Jimmy Butler looking to close this series off and hoist the Eastern Conference trophy in front of this Milwaukee Bucks home crowd. With the few away Sixers fans I see. Brogdon taking whoever that is off the dribble. Brogdon gets the pull-up midi to fall to cut the Sixers lead down to 1. Brogdon with 20 points this game on horrendous efficiency. Tobias Harris 22 on 10 for 16 from the field. Butler mismatch on George Hill. Taking George Hill off the dribble. Butler gets George Hill to jump, blocked by Lopez. Patton. It's Justin Patton. That's his name. Justin Patton. Redick for 3. Bang! Sixers take a 4-point lead over the Bucks. Brogdon, 1 minute to play. The Bucks need a bucket. Giannis and DiVincenzo set to check in for Milwaukee. Brogdon taking Redick off the dribble. Brogdon to the cup. Brogdon, clutch fourth quarter basketball by the Milwaukee Bucks. Pretty much just Malcolm Brogdon. 10 second half points. McConnell gets a screen from Patton. Joel Embiid still on the bench, as is Ben Simmons. Butler contested. Midi can't get it to fall. The Bucks season on the line. Under a minute to play. Brogdon defended by Butler. This is a bad matchup for Brogdon. Brogdon with the midi cannot get it to fall. The Sixers could seal their Eastern Conference Finals fate on this possession. Butler blocked by Lopez. The Sixers retain possession with 15 seconds on the shot clock and 31 seconds left on the game clock. Jimmy Butler swatted by Brook Lopez. The Bucks need to stop, and the Sixers need a bucket. Giannis and DiVincenzo check in for the Bucks. Embiid stays on the bench. Mike Scott checks in for the Sixers, as does Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris actually might have been on the floor already. Butler looking for the dagger. 7. Screen from Scott. Butler to the cup. Dagger! The Sixers could have just won the conference finals. Milwaukee Bucks, 20 seconds left, down by 4. They need a 3 here. Middleton working off ball, defended by Butler. Middleton's known for his clutch buckets. They go to Bledsoe. That's not the ideal situation for Milwaukee. Bledsoe screened by Lopez, defended by McConnell. They're wasting the shot clock. Bledsoe, deep 3. That's a horrendous shot by Bledsoe. And the Sixers are going to win the Eastern Conference Finals. This is the outcome I thought that would happen in real life if Kawhi Leonard missed the shot and the Sixers went to the Eastern Conference Finals and faced my Milwaukee Bucks. I thought the Sixers would win the series. That's why I was rooting for the Raptors. I thought we could easily beat the Raptors, even though, they had that man, Kawhi Leonard. But I didn't think they had the star power to compete. The Sixers, on the other hand, this Sixers team, as a Bucks fan, this takes a lot to admit. This Sixers team in 2019 was absolutely fucking crazy. Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, JJ Redick was playing out of his mind. TJ McConnell was really good. This Sixers team was just really, really nice. I think if they beat the Raptors in that series, they go on to win the NBA Finals, especially, well, maybe not against a fully healthy Warriors team. I don't think anyone in the league that year beats a fully healthy Warriors team, especially with Kevin Durant still there. But I thought the Bucks could have beat them because obviously I'm a biased Bucks fan, but that's besides the point. Looking in hindsight, I don't think anybody beats that Warriors team. That Warriors team was just way too good. But I think if there was a team that could beat them, obviously in hindsight, it could have been this Sixers team. That might be a hot take. I think maybe this Sixers team could have beat them if they were fully healthy. It would obviously have been a really good series. It most likely would have went down to 7. But I think the combination of Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, All-Star Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, I think that 4 is just really good. And I think they match up well against the Golden State Warriors, especially Boogie Cousins being out. Kevin Durant could be healthy. Clay could be healthy. I think the Sixers still compete really well. And I'm literally just sitting here I wanted the front view. I wanted the front view of the Sixers winning. Damn it. That would have been good for the thumbnail. We don't get it. We don't get that picture for the thumbnail. I'll do something else to get it. It's fine. And then obviously the Western Conference bracket isn't accurate. The Blazers aren't even in the playoffs. And they went to the Western Conference Finals and got absolutely schmacked by the Golden State Warriors. But it's the Sixers Warriors NBA Finals. I'm not going to influence anything, just like the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not going to influence anything. We are just here to watch the Sixers take Game 1. They take Game 1 against a fully healthy Warriors team. I feel like I should preface this. I should show you. This is the Warriors team. KD, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins. This is their overalls from this respective season. Just like the Sixers, this is their team. I feel like I already showed their team. But I feel like I needed to show the team. The Warriors take Game 2. Kevin Durant with a 35, 12, and 3 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assist performance. Tobias Harris with a 24-point performance on the Sixers side of the ball. The Warriors take Game 3. Joel Embiid 30 and 11. Jimmy Butler triple-double. And then Klay with 40 and Steph with 34. Just not enough to beat the Warriors. The Sixers take Game 4. Joel Embiid 29 and 11. James Ennis with 21 points. Jimmy Butler 20, 13, and 8. 2 steals. Jimmy Butler is a walking triple-double in this series. And then Ben Simmons with a very quiet 14, 8, 12, 2 steals, 3 blocks on 7 for 8 from the field type of game. Ben Simmons performing very quiet all-star numbers. The Warriors take Game 5. Kevin Durant with a 46, 9, 7, 4 steals and 3 block performance. Steph Curry 26, 6, and 8. Boogie Cousins showing up in the series 26, 14, 9. And in this alternate universe, obviously you can tell Boogie Cousins did not get injured. And obviously KD and Klay didn't get injured. I already looked at the box score. Simcast time. We're in Philly. The Sixers back against the wall. Game 6. Game 6, the Warriors blowing them out. The Warriors winning the NBA Finals in this alternate universe. I'm going to jump in just for the screenshot of, hopefully they show me this one. Hopefully they show me the screenshot of the Warriors winning the title. Hopefully they do. I'm going to sim ahead a little bit more. just because I don't really care because the Warriors are blowing them out. 7 seconds left. 129-95 Golden State. Golden State obviously win the title in this alternate universe. In this alternate universe, KD doesn't get injured, Boogie doesn't get injured, Clay doesn't get injured, and the Golden State Warriors three-peat. 2017, 2018, 2019, the Warriors three-peat, and they forge their name in NBA history. And I think they're only the 4th team to three-peat. I could be wrong. I'm thinking the Celtics, the Bill Russell Celtics, the Michael Jordan Bulls. They did it twice, but they're only one team. And then the Kobe Bryant, Shaq, Lakers, and then now the Golden State Warriors. They win a NBA championship in 2019. I'm just waiting here to see the ceremony so I can use it for the thumbnail. I need a ceremony, bro. I need a ceremony for the thumbnail. Come on, 2K, bless me. They blessed me. Thank you, 2K. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, 2K. Showing me some love. Showing me some love. Thank you. We're going to get a few screenshots here, and then we'll cover the offseason. We'll cover 2 more seasons, and then we're going to wrap it up. Because we're 40 minutes into the recording, and we just are finishing the playoffs of 2019. And I feel like the purpose of these videos is to kind of show you how it affects the scope of the NBA and how it affects the future. So I want to cover a few more seasons after. KD Finals MVP. Steph still doesn't get one, which is kind of sad, but I don't think Steph cares. He's a 3-time NBA champion at this point. No, 4-time NBA champion at this point. I don't think he really cares. So to answer what happens, I mean, I'm going to keep sending a few more seasons, but what happens if Kawhi Leonard misses the shot? The Sixers become Eastern Conference champions, but they lose in the finals to the dynasty that is the Golden State Warriors. Now this offseason is a big one. Udonis Haslem, Iguodala, Anderson Varejao, Wesley Matthews, PJ Tucker calls it a career. Aaron Baines, Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, they all call it a career. Dwayne Wade sticking around for another season. The draft lottery, this is 2019, so it is the Luka Doncic draft class. The Hawks really high up, the Mavericks in the lottery, just not in a position. Oh my God. The Suns got the first pick in 2019 in real life. I'm pretty confident that they got, I'm pretty confident they got the number 1 pick in real life. I'm pretty confident. This is the year they drafted DeAndre Ayton number 1. Will they draft DeAndre Ayton, or will 2K have them draft fucking Luka or Trae Young? Oh no, this is the Zion draft. This is the Zion draft. Yeah, this isn't the Luka draft. I should have known, because on this roster they had Luka and Trae in their primes, which in their rookie year they weren't in their primes. So I had to put them back. I should have known. Zion Williamson to the Phoenix Suns to play with DeAndre Ayton and Booker. That is going to be a dynasty for years to come. The Hawks, Jarrett Culver. In this alternate universe, the Pelicans don't get the number 1 pick because they never do the AD trade. So this kind of is, it's weird because AD got traded mid-season to the Lakers and it doesn't happen in this universe. So there's a lot of things that are different in this universe, but Jarrett Culver to the Hawks. I'm waiting for John Morant. Okay, John Morant to the Rockets. I'm going to send to the end. I don't care where RJ Barrett goes. He could still go to the Knicks. Does he go to the Knicks? No. Thibault to the Heat. Eric Pascal to the Knicks. Tyler Hero to the Grizzlies. DeAndre Hunter to the Magic. RJ Barrett to the Mavericks. Kevin Porter Jr. to the Bulls. PJ Washington to the Blazers. Bull to the New York Knicks. Daniel Gafford. Oh my God, Rui Hachimura still ends up on the Wizards. There's a little bit of parity in this alternate universe. So this free agency class has Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard. This is the offseason. Kawhi went to the Clippers. KD went to the Nets. AD, instead of requesting a trade, he waits for his contract to be up. Kyrie Irving went to the Nets this offseason. Jimmy went to the Heat. Boogie, I don't know where Boogie went. I'm just drawing a blank. Chris Middleton re-signed a max contract with the Bucks. Hassan, I don't remember where a lot of these guys went. Brogdon went to the Pacers because the Bucks refused to pay him. I remember that. There's a lot of shifting in this offseason. I remember that vividly. I want to sim ahead because let me make sure. Fuck. I might have messed up. Team automation, all user teams. Make sure everything is managed. I messed up. Damn it. So in this alternate universe, Kevin Durant goes to the Jazz to form a big 3 with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Kawhi goes to the Pacers. AD goes to the Lakers. He ends up in LA anyway, and the Lakers still have Brandon Ingram, Lonzo. Kyrie to the Bulls. Jimmy Butler still leaves Philly. I was hoping in this alternate universe Jimmy Butler would be like, hey, yo, we made it to the finals. Let's run it back. Nope. He goes to Denver to play with Jokic. DeMarcus Cousins goes to the Bulls to play with Kai. Chris Middleton to the Grizzlies. Hassan to the Cavs. Gary Harris to the Hawks. Brogdon resigns on Milwaukee instead of Middleton. I don't like that whatsoever as a Bucks fan. TJ Warren to the Raptors. Norman Powell to the Mavs. A lot of shifting in this offseason. Scary Terry stays in Boston, though. So instead of going to Charlotte, he stays in Boston. So these are the rosters after that crazy phenomenally different offseason and playoffs. Jimmy Butler still leaves Philly. The Sixers look pretty similar to as they are in real life, but Ben Simmons continues to progress. Tobias Harris hasn't progressed at all, and Joel Embiid continues to progress. Giannis goes up to a 95 from a 94. Middleton is gone, but Brogdon and Bledsoe are still here. The Bulls get Kyrie Irving and DeMarcus Cousins. The Bulls are now a perennial playoff team before they make offseason moves for Lonzo and DeMar DeRozan. The Celtics still lose Kyrie, so they look just like they did in 2020 damn near. The Clippers get Mikal Bridges and Bobby Portis and Dante DiVincenzo. Shai Gilgeous still hasn't progressed yet, but he's 22. I know he has high potential, though. Chris Middleton goes to play with Mike Conley and Jaren Jackson Jr. in Memphis. Chris Middleton looking to have his own team. Trae Young starting to progress into that player he is today. Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade should still be here. I don't know if he retired. I guess he did retire. Bam Adebayo's progressing. They don't get Jimmy in this alternate universe, though, so they're going to be a lot different than they are today. Kevin Durant to the Jazz, which is a crazy wild card, goes to play with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. The Kings look a lot of these teams look the same. Vucevic goes to the Knicks. AD winds up in LA regardless. Didn't need to be traded there. He winded up in LA regardless. So now the Lakers are definitely going to win a title in 2021 because they still have Lonzo and Brandon Ingram. So they have 3 perennial All-Stars. As long as Brandon Ingram and Lonzo progress, they will. The Magic look damn near the same, except minus Vucevic. The Mavericks, Luka's progressing. Porzingis is that guy. Okay, so my Elgato kind of cut out again. My Elgato's on the ground, and I keep hitting it with my feet, and it cut out. So we're back here. The Nuggets, they have Jimmy Butler and Jokic, and then Jamal Murray's progressing. The Pacers get Kawhi Leonard with All-Star Victor Oladipo. He doesn't get injured either in this alternate universe, and then Miles Turner and Sabonis continue to progress. So the Pacers are going to be a problem. Drew Holiday, once again, left alone on the Pelicans. The Pistons keep a hold of Drummond, and then Blake Griffin's on his final year of his contract. TJ Warren joins Kyle Lowry on the Raptors as Kawhi Leonard leaves. Chris Paul stays in Houston, but they also draft Ja Morant, so this team's going to be a problem as well. The Spurs keep LaMarcus Aldridge and then DeJounte Murray and DeMar DeRozan. The Suns get DeAndre Ayton, Marc Gasol, and they draft Zion, and then they have DeAndre Ayton, who's progressing, and Devin Booker. The Thunder hold on to Westbrook. They don't make the Chris Paul trade. And then Paul George and Steven Adams. The Timberwolves with Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins. And then the Warriors lose KD. So they're back here. They're back here. 2020, Jokic wins an MVP instead of Giannis going back-to-back. Zion, Rookie of the Year instead of Ja Morant. Zion stays healthy in Phoenix. Brandon Ingram, 6th Man of the Year in LA. He's starting to progress. Giannis, DPOY, just like real life. Michael Porter Jr. in New Orleans, Most Improved Player. And then those two guys, if you care. All-NBA first team, I'm going to just scroll through these. All-NBA third team, because this video is already really fucking long. All defensive teams, and then all rookie teams. Nothing too surprising. We're going to just simulate right through the playoffs. See who are the winners and losers of the playoffs. The Bucks are eliminated. I still have the Raptors, Sixers, Bucks, and Celtics as my user teams. The Celtics to the finals. Without Kyrie, they go to the finals to play Russell Westbrook and Paul George. The Celtics win game 1. They win game 2. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown leading Boston to a title. The Thunder steal game 4. The Thunder hold on. But the Celtics win in 5. Tatum averaging 35 on 56% from the field in the finals. He wins a finals MVP. Okay, and I think that will wrap up this video. I have a ton of footage already. I have like damn near an hour of footage, so I'm going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed this, always make sure to show some love down below. It's free. It only helps our channel here grow. We're so close to 500, bro. Let's get there. Let's get there by the end of the week. If we can get to 500 by the end of the week, I will be so fucking grateful. I love you. You're beautiful. Thanks for watching this whole thing. Peace.